on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. And let me start the gram. All right, all right. Peace to the gods, peace to the gods. I hope everyone's doing wonderful, magnificent out there. I know I am, and I hope the same for you too. And for all of y'all who celebrate that shit, happy Valentine's Day. You know I don't celebrate that shit, right? But for y'all who do, happy Valentine's Day. Even though, of course, I got something for my wife, but I don't celebrate it. But the whole nine. So we're gonna start today on page 10. Like I said, it's Consultation Wednesday, so I'm just gonna read a little bit today, and then we'll pick up the rest of it Monday. Now it says, can a trust exist without a trustee? Trust still exists. Trustees may die, resign, become incompetent, or be removed as a trustee by the court for cause. If a trust loses its trustee, the court will appoint others. A trust will not fail for lack of a trustee unless the settlor manifests a contrary intent. Similarly, if a transfer of property to a trust is ineffective only because no trustee is named in the instrument of conveyance, or the trustee is dead or incapable of taking the title, the charitable trust is created. Reinstatement 353-2. If a trust loses all of its trustees during the application process, the determination specialist should ordinarily wait until the new trustees are appointed before recognizing exemption to ensure that the trust will in fact continue. Also, as discussed below, the number of identity of the trustee could be a material factor in determining whether the trust serves a private interest. Right. So if you got a foreign trustee, of course, it's going to be a private trust. But if you don't have a foreign trustee, that's considered domestic according to the IRS manual, right? Let's go on. How many trustees are required? A single trustee be permissible. A single trustee is all that is required of a trust under the state law. Although typical agreement for a charitable trust is a governing board of several trustees that makes decisions by majority rule. Reinstatement 383. REV Rule 66-219, 1966, 2 CB, and 208 held that a 501c3 organization is not precluded from exemption merely because the creator of the organization, if a trust, is either the sole controlling trustee or merely because the organization is controlled by one individual, but not recommended. In the case of a single trustee organization claiming public charity status, however, the lack of oversight inherent in such a situation is very unfavorable. Fact, private foundations are subject to strict prohibitions against self-dealing under IRC 4941. So corporate trustees are less objectionable in the contents of testimony trust, except where the trustee plans to do business with itself or related entities with the trust funds. Even if 3-member boards have been held in present, a problem where there are other unfavorable facts. See Church versus Ethel, Joy versus Commissioner, 83 TC 20, 1984. 3-member self-perpetuating board provides the obvious opportunity for abuse of the claimed tax exemption status. A large community-based board of trustee is favorable fact in determining whether the trust is operated exclusively for charitable purposes and is or may be reasonably be expected to be publicly supported. See EG REV Rule 69.545, 69.2 CB 117 regs. This last page, and then I'm going to start taking some questions. But this last page, and it was a brother that was supposed to call me. He had a real good testimony to give. He called Monday at the very end, so we wasn't able to hear his testimony. But hopefully, he called in. He kept his promise. Does a trust have to be registered with the state? No state filing. Unlike corporations, LLCs, or limited partnerships, trusts generally do not file their governing instruments with the state to become legal. However, a will that includes a testimony trust is filed with the court as part of the will probate process. See, that's what I was telling y'all before when I showed y'all how to do the express trust. If you file it with probate, it's because a motherfucker's dead, right? But if you file it in the real estate department, it just establishes your declaration of trust and makes it legal, right? And that's what I did. And that's how I shut down my IRS cases dealing with taxes. You know, they can't tax the trust, especially a foreign trust. A few states have adopted Article 7 of the Uniform Probate Code, which requires the trustee of all trusts to register in the court of the principal place of the administration of the trust. The Uniform Probate Code imposes penalties on trustees for failure to register, but does not invalidate the trust. See, so they're saying you are supposed to register, and if you don't, they could come back and try to ding you for it, but you still have a trust. The trust instrument usually indicates that the state law under which the trust is organized. If it doesn't, the determination specialist should ascertain the state law and get a representative from the trust that is properly organized under the state law, particularly if there is doubt as to the validity of the trust. Like other nonprofit organizations, trusts must keep orderly financial books and records and minutes of meetings and decisions, resolutions by their trustees. See, this is why I said every time you add something to your trust, every time you're making a change, you do it in your minutes. That's what I taught y'all with the Express Trust. You do it in your minutes, and you hand your minutes into the county. See, I got y'all straight when y'all went and did the Express Trust under me. You did it by law. Everything I show y'all is by law. But anyway, that's enough of that for tonight. Let me open up the call. All right. I'm going to 910-600. Peace to the God. Peace. 910-600. Damn, the brother don't know his phone number? I'm moving on. All right, I'm going to 901-503. Peace to the God. Peace.
What's going on, Jonah?
Peace, God. What up?
You got it, man. I'm back on this injunction again. I hope that's okay. Getting on this question with that.
Nah, you a beginner, man. It's all good.
I'm sorry, when what can you say it again?
I said you a beginner. It's all good.
Okay, look here. I've been really studying it, man, and so your injunction is a little not really different, but there's a few things missing. Like I don't have a spiritual name, so do I need to have a spiritual name before
just choose one?
Submit the injunction.
Choose one and put it there.
Okay, and there is like at the under where it says seal, what a notary is supposed to notate. in the signature section on the Tennessee injunction, it does not have corp sole after
that don't matter.
the name.
That don't matter. But if you got my Atlanta one, copy all of that stuff from the Atlanta one.
Okay. I'll do exactly how you did it then. So thanks a lot, man. That's all I need for tonight, and I appreciate it.
All right, then. Peace, God.
Peace.
All right. I'm going to call a 510-910. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace, bro.
Peace, God.
Hey,
what up?
Here, I had called in last week regarding a case I caught in Jonesville. I did purchase that written discovery off the website.
Yes.
I got it all filled out. But you had said something about getting rid of the public pretender. I'd have to do that first. I haven't.
Yes, you definitely got to get rid of your lawyer, public defender. You can't have one. You can't mix public and private. To have a public defender is public. They can put in any paperwork they want for you, and they'll ignore your paperwork and listen to his paperwork. You can't use my process and have a lawyer.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I wanted to clear that up. Yeah, I thought about that. Okay. There's something else I wanted. I can slip my mind now. Well, I haven't filed it yet, but yeah. Okay. Well, that's what I'll do.
All right, then. Peace,
what's the
God.
process? I guess I just go down there and tell them I don't need the services anymore.
But you can put you got to put it in writing, and you're gonna put in writing. You're gonna make it an affidavit, just like that writ, and you're gonna say, firing counsel, and then you'll write in the body of it, anyone who thinks they speak for me, you are fired. You are fired. You are fired 3 times. Then sign it, get it notarized, and then it's done.
Okay. I can use this fired to terminate, right?
You can put you are terminated. Fire is better.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go with fire. Okay. So basically get that. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yo, y'all got to know, y'all don't need to sound like lawyers. Y'all need to sound like your eyes is your eyes, your nays is your nays. A wise man speaks with few words. So keep it simple.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, then.
Well,
Peace.
Thanks a lot.
All right, I'm going to 478-302. Peace to the God. Peace. 478-302.
Peace to the gods, Jonah.
Peace.
I'm so grateful and thankful that large sums of money, great health, first and foremost, coming to us. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Ashe.
I want to put in my question really quick. It may be been asked before, but
everything's been asked before. Go ahead, sweetheart.
If it's a 98 number,
is what the 98 number?
Like, if you have the 98 number, and you got it a long time ago, but you never.
It's all good.
You never.
It's still good.
The IRS form.
It's still good.
Okay, would I ever have to file the form?
You already got your 98 number. You don't have to do shit. All you got to do is utilize it for your express trust. You are going to have to do an express trust, a declaration of express trust and all that. So if you don't know how to do it, if you want to do it yourself, you go to jonahbay.com and you buy Express Trust or the Trust Series Part 2. We'll show you how to do it. Or you can contact me at jonahbay at gmail.com and say you want me to do it, and then we'll discuss it.
Okay, that's fair enough.
All right.
Thank you so much. I'm going to let the next person jump in.
All right.
And love you all for being loyal to my brother. You know, loyalty is royalty. Peace to the God.
Peace to the God. All right, I'm going to the next caller. It's 516-201. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Jonah?
What up?
All right, so I remember I was going to ask you for Monday. So in essence to that, in essence to the question for Monday and in the IRC book, right? So in terms of the trust in New York, right? In New York, you don't have to register. You just can record because it's private. That's what the statutes and everything say in terms of New York, right? So
New York ain't really a trust state. I tell y'all not to do it in New York. You should do it down here in Georgia where it's a trust state. Trust works just like corporations. Most of the corporations you're dealing with is out of Nevada or out of what's the other one? Let's just put it this way: you can start a corporation or a trust and use it anywhere in the world.
Right, absolutely. And I put the IRC book in the chat for those of you who want to know where he's reading from. It's in the build chat. For those of us that's on the build chat, the book he's reading from in terms of IRC in terms of trust and everything like that for y'all reference. What else? No doubt. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for now, bro.
All right, then.
Shout out to everybody. Be well.
Peace of God. All right, I'm going to call a 469-880. Peace. 469-880.
Peace to the guys.
Peace to the God.
My earbuds acting up.
No doubt.
I'm just so happy and thankful that we're all back together again. I mentioned a week and a half ago, I got really a two-part testimony. So I'll give the short one, and when I catch up with all the family, I'll give the longer one later.
Okay.
It's just a brief, a scenario of the tricks and traps. And it's simply that I've got a mass of tickets, and all I did to use them, it was for public transportation. And I simply dropped the instructor. I simply dropped the Trinity versus Pagliaro.
Yes.
And in addition to that, I dropped the state constitution going back to the 1800s.
Right.
And I haven't heard wind, word, or otherwise.
Yeah.
And I just basically suggest everybody follow suit. Follow
absolutely.
The process,
and that's an old remedy right there. You've been in the archives.
Well, I didn't want to get cussed out again.
Yo, remember, y'all, it's all love. I'm a coach. I'm a coach.
Oh, no doubt.
Your coach is going to cuss your ass out. Your coach is going to yell at you. Your coach is going to make you mad. But when you get that win,
Indeed.
you're going to hear him just like that. You're going to be happy with the win.
And I'll close with this. The thing I've noticed the most is now they keep directing me to go to the same court where the people, they try to get greasy. And I basically went in there and I said, I don't sleep. And then after that, that one super duper paperwork drop is really all I needed. And now they just, because I go look on the digital chart,
not
and
there.
They don't have anything that addresses me in the spiritual name or anything. So that's the all in all. Everybody keep studying and obviously keep calling in.
Facts. All right, then. Thanks for the testimony. As I tell y'all all the time, testimony upon testimony upon testimony. When I'm listening to these testimonies, I don't even know which process that I've taught that they're using. And a lot of them is still using that old stuff because it's in the archives. All my old stuff works. My new stuff works because all of it was based on their laws in the Constitution. That stuff does not change. All right, let me go to the next caller. 910-600. Peace to the God. Peace. 910-600. Nothing. Probably an agent. All right, I'm going to 404-519. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace, Jonas. It's
me, Jazz.
What up, Jazz? What
first
you
of all,
doing
the
with
question is
Atlanta
great.
number?
I'm loving the question. Yeah, that's the Atlanta number. But I just had a quick question. I have a case that I want to pursue, but here's my deal. The cops had actually physically battered me about 4 years ago. And after I put my injunction in, the captain was forced to resign, and the cop himself was forced to go into another county, which is Henry County.
Right.
I did a skip trace on both of them. I have their addresses.
Right.
And their wife's names. But I run into a problem before I do my, my notice for suits and everything. I'm like, how do I approach this? Do I get his oath of office and his?
You're gonna have to.
Henry, or you're gonna have to. Do DeKalb?
You gotta go get the oath of office, and you gotta go get the insurance information, and you gotta be on the webinar on the 17th. I'm gonna show you all of that.
No, for sure.
To go with that, and then you're gonna bust their ass, yo. They think they got away with it.
For sure.
They think they got away with it. They didn't get away with shit. Fuck that.
No, they definitely know they didn't get away with it. But the switcheroo, because I was wondering, is the insurance company that they were under in DeKalb County is who I need to, like, that information I need to get?
You're gonna look for it. I can't tell you about their insurance. You would have to get that from the governor office. You send them a FOIA letter, and that's how you get that information. And they'll just tell you whoever's and you're gonna ask them in that FOIA, you want their old insurance information for when they was in one county and the new one when they in a second county. You feel me?
Okay, I got you. So I'm gonna do both. I get both. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna keep my questions simple because I ain't trying to make you talk about it before the webinar.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm glued to the process. Trust me. I'm the person that did the DOAS one.
Right.
And it's been great. It's been a smooth process. I just haven't got to the settlement part yet.
Yes.
Even if I don't, but I think I am. I just want to make sure that the big one that I got, the one that they hit me and everything, I want to lay their ass down. So that's why I was like, let me see how I approach this.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all listen to Jonah, y'all. He gonna free y'all up. Trust me. We all.
This sister right here.
And I give you a tip too.
We was on the build, and she asked me about that, and I had told her some information, and she took what I said. She looked it up and found it, and she was all in my email thanking me. But I'm telling y'all, if y'all listen to what I say, I'm giving you straight law, and you will be able to find it. All you gotta do is just Google it, because I tell you exactly what that law says. Now, y'all probably didn't even peep. She said something that it would give you the law, but y'all didn't even peep it. But
yeah, I went over it quick because I ain't trying to get no clues.
But y'all gonna get the gist of it this weekend on the 17th. To buy y'all's tickets for that webinar to get rid of their sovereign immunity, go to jonahbay.com. jonahbay.com. See, a lot of people thought if they had my template and listened to the video for the 241, 242 suit, they were good. Like, you thought you were good. I'm like, nah, that ain't enough. That ain't how the law works. And they be.
But you brought it up, though.
Yeah, I brought it up, but people don't hear it.
You talked about arbitration since July.
Man, and on the Patreon, I got 5 parts. Arbitration ABCs. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. Niggas need to go to Patreon, search Jonah Bay, become a member for $20, and get all those lessons. Those lessons is way cheaper than going to my seminar or webinars. I'm trying to give people information. People that don't have that much money, information. You just gotta join for $20 a month. But I'm still doing my webinars of the main information. I already know how much y'all motherfuckers want to sue these people. Me too.
Bruh.
Facts. They out of hand.
But
someone on Instagram asked me, what officers do you mean? I was shaking my head, but I'm like, all right, nigga, officer mean anybody who works for the government. That's what an officer is. It could be the clerk of court. It could be the governor. It could be the fire marshal. It don't matter. It could be child support. All them officers. All right, wonderful talking to you, sis.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
All right, 757-755. Peace to the God. Peace.
Yo, peace, yo.
Ooh, you, it's the wrong number. My bad, son.
Okay, go.
It opened up a person who didn't even have their hand up. 757-5755.
Peace, God.
Peace, God.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get on because I got on late, right? I
You made it.
To make it this weekend, but
You the last caller. You made it. Hurry up. We only got 3 minutes.
Okay. I go to court tomorrow. I did the affidavit and all that, so I'm ready to go. So I let you.
When you go into court, all you're gonna do is read off of your affidavit. You ain't got nothing else to say that's in your affidavit. That's all. I don't care if you sound like a parrot and you just keep on repeating yourself. That's all you're gonna say. I need my I need my discovery. I can't defend myself without discovery. The Constitution guarantees I have a guaranteed right to get my discovery.
This was for the case I shared with you on the bill, the medical bill that we ain't find out.
Oh, Samuel. Yo, let's see what happens, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know how it goes, God. I appreciate you, man.
All right, then.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, peace, God.
All right, peace, God.
All right, that's our show for today. I'm getting off a little early. I'm saving my voice for the seminar this weekend. Like I said, go to jonahbay.com to get all the info for the seminar. The flyers up there. You can make your payment up there and all that. You want to get down on this. Y'all gonna need this specific webinar. Why? You need this specific webinar because this government, like what they had did with the Oochie Coochie 19, right? You could have sued them and made them lift all of that. Y'all didn't have to be under lockdowns if y'all had known this process. Matter of fact, I can tell you that it was some patriots that sued them, which is actually what got the bans removed where y'all could go out. You know what I mean? It's all types of stuff that the legislative is doing. Y'all are gonna have to sue. It's all types of shit. We need to put a suit in to get rid of all the driving laws. Get a suit
90
in
seconds.
to get rid of having to go to school. Let your parents teach you. You learn better. You know what I mean? It's all types of shit we need to sue for. So be on this webinar this Saturday. It's $300. Pick up the tickets at jonahbay.com. We out of here.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye. 60 seconds.
A lot of people, Facebook talking about they want to be on the do not detain list. I said, yo, go to jonahbay.com and buy the injunction. You're going to be on the do not detain list. Cops ain't going to be able to pull you over, give you tickets or nothing for no bullshit. You have to actually harm people to get put in jail and shit like that. I especially niggas that's on child support. I make them do the child support injunction and then the regular injunction, and it keeps them out of jail. All right. With that being said, I'm out of here. Peace to the gods.